I love when you bring sexy back. Are you going to share this or what?
Yes, I'm going to
look
share.
around.
Give me a minute.
See, this is what we do every single day, Mike.
This is what
I'm
you do.
thinking
This is
something.
what
I
we
always say I'm just the dummy that stands next to you.
Well, now you're standing next to another
I
dummy.
brought friends.
do. Another dummy. Two dummies.
Okay, I brought friends.
No, come on now.
It gives me the feeling
Oh, this
of
is
Ray.
great.
It gives me a feeling of J-Ray lurking behind.
Hey,
That's
folks.
right.
Okay.
All right, so this morning, obviously, InsuranceNick, DownriverJeff, my sidekick, as he's trying to figure out how to use his phone and everything else. We do this every single week.
Every week, and
one
I
of
still-
these days, I think you'll learn how to go through
I
that
doubt it.
process.
I
But why don't you introduce yourself and tell us where we're at?
Okay. You're here at Victory Gym and Veterans Health Club. I'm the founder and CEO, Mike Emery. I grew up in Taylor, so I'm a Downriver guy too.
Downriver rat.
Yeah, Downriver rat.
That's
Taylor
right.
Tuckian, whatever you want to call it.
All right, fair enough, fair enough. Now, all right, so Mike, Victory Gym. What, I mean, obviously, it's a workout place. For everybody that's sitting on the other side right now, to them, it looks like another place that we can go ahead and work out, but there's much, much more going on here, right?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
let's
absolutely.
share the story a little bit.
Okay. Well, I retired from the Army in 2014. I've been in the infantry since 1992. Any friends that might be on Downriver and Friends, you know me. I joined the Army, left school, joined the Army, never came back until recently. So anyway, after I retired, I realized that I had some issues. Actually, the issue started in 2010. I noticed a sharp uptick in anger issues and stuff like that, but I really didn't recognize it. I didn't recognize it as PTSD until I was diagnosed with it. And then I retired, but even through all the therapy at the VA and other counselors and whatnot, it wasn't really all that helpful. I mean, it was helpful, but you have to put those tools to work. So actually the summer of 2015, I checked myself into behavioral health, military behavioral health hospital in Kentucky. And I was there for about 30 days, and that's where I was able to take the tools that I got from the VA and the tools and coping mechanisms that they taught down there and really start to identify what was going on. But then I thought, well, what am I going to do when I leave here? You know, I'm retired. You know,
Right.
There you go, right?
Am I going to get a job? Nah, I've done that already.
You don't want a job.
I don't want a job. But
Hey, quit saying that word.
yeah,
that's a bad three-letter word.
That bad three-letter word. So what ended up happening is I thought, you know, fitness has always been an important thing to me, and I feel better, obviously physically and mentally. Your good physical health promotes good mental health.
Right?
Why don't I start a gym? Not only a gym, but a non-profit gym. Nobody's ever done anything like this.
Right.
There are other gyms that try to do fundraisers and whatnot to pay for veterans memberships, and I thought, nah, I'll take care of all that stuff.
So when you say nonprofit, we're talking about, so right now, if you're a serving or you're a veteran, what's your cost?
Zero.
Zero, nothing. If you're a veteran, you're serving now, no money out of
You're a
pocket.
survivor.
A survivor of
Yes.
a family that are of a fallen
First
soldier.
responders.
First responders, and that covers a huge.
Right.
There is no
Right.
criteria that the IRS says this is what a first responder is. I say here's my criteria. Do you help other people? You're a first responder. I don't care if you're a counselor, you're a therapist, you're a doctor, a nurse,
That's
a
awesome.
Now,
paramedic.
that's incredible.
It is.
If you're doing stuff for other people,
No
That-
cost.
no.
So there's no membership fee, there's no nothing from a monthly perspective. So for the civilians, like myself, there is a cost.
yeah, $1 million.
$1 million.
I'm just kidding.
But seriously, what was it, 10, 15?
$15 for civilians, $10 for students, and we'd certainly rather have students, whether it be high school, college, vocational school,
Right.
whatever. If you're a student and you're studying, then
Come on in.
Come on in. It's only
Nice.
$10, and at least you know that the money that a civilian is paying, whether it be a student or whatever, that money's going to help other people.
It sure is.
It's
Right.
not putting me on a
It's a
50-foot
true
yacht
pay it forward
somewhere.
program. I mean,
Well,
at this point in
we
time.
were talking to Steve earlier, and he was telling us that there's a couple that can't have a free membership, but they choose to pay anyways.
Oh yeah, it happens all the time.
Yeah, and that's
Well,
great.
yeah, and it's putting it back into the program for you to be able to offer the services. But, okay, so yes, they see the gym, and from the storefront, when you walk through the door, that's what you're going to see. But again, there's more from a service perspective. You give gentlemen or just anybody the ear to bend, to be able to talk to, right?
Yeah.
To actually have an outreach perspective to be
Yeah,
able to
explain
help
all
one
the
another.
programs you have here, because
Okay.
it's not just a gym.
No, God, no.
Absolutely not. This is a place where simply coming through the door is therapy, especially for a veteran. I mean, if you looked around, there are military flags, there are pictures of soldiers, and all this other
We've
stuff.
got a fallen wall.
Yeah, a wall for those who are no longer with us, and a wall for those who are still around. We want more pictures on that wall than that wall. We have a peer-to-peer PTSD group, which convenes every Wednesday at 7 o'clock. Now, here's something a little bit different. On Thursdays at 7 o'clock, we have a caregivers group. See, everybody, all these organizations out there, they're all about treating the veteran. Treat the veteran, you know, we're gonna fix your brain, reprogram you. What about the spouse?
Right.
They're the
Amen.
ones who are all alone. I always tell
Right.
people, being an infantryman deployed to a combat zone 3 times, that's easy. Be the spouse at home, dealing with taxes, broken this, and all this other stuff. And then they feel all alone because they don't know who out there is dealing with the same thing.
Wow.
It's amazing how, it's just amazing to me how he thinks of everybody else but himself.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's.
I've been blessed. I mean, I can't.
No, I mean,
No,
it's
that's,
amazing.
it's
And I'll tell you
wonderful.
what, this is the second or third time I've been here, and everybody's just absolutely, completely friendly.
Yeah, it's
When you
amazing.
walk in, it's like they know you forever, and,
Right.
yeah.
So what's our address here? Because I know there's going to be people chiming in that want to know exactly where we're located at.
Okay. We're on West Road, I'm sorry,
Telegraph.
Telegraph Road between West and Van Horn,
right,
23936 Telegraph.
can't miss it. Big old sign.
right.
You could, well, plenty of people miss it. The
Right.
easiest way to remember is as soon as, it's on, as soon as you come up on that cemetery across the road, we're on the other
There
side.
you go. You're across
Or
the street from the cemetery on Telegraph there in
Yeah.
the Flat Rock area. So
Where'd Steve go? There you go.
He's hiding.
he's hiding.
Now he's
Hey,
hiding.
One
Oh, yeah.
more thing I wanted to mention. I'm not sure how long you guys have, but we had an instance where there was a young man who was a student, and he was having some issues.
Okay.
So it was brought to my attention. They said, hey, maybe the PTSD group would be good for him. He's having some kind of anger issues. Maybe his mom took his Xbox away. I don't know. Yeah,
We don't
we're
know,
very,
right?
We're
Right.
we're very open and kind of blunt. So we thought, yeah, bring him into the PTSD group. But I'm not sure that was such a good fit. So what we want to start doing, and then we'll put this out on our Facebook page and everything else, is on Saturdays, offer a at-risk kids, at-risk students, that sort of thing, where they can come in and they can hang out with somebody that's going to tell them, tell them the truth of things, not just blah blah blah
Right,
blah.
right. Here's the reality.
Sure,
And
mentorship.
I guess in the old school world, right, we would consider that to be like a big brother program.
Sure, yeah.
Right, or a big sister program.
Here he is.
So
We
now,
Here comes the big sister.
We gotta get this
Hey.
guy in here.
Me no,
Oh, look at him,
you
brother.
gotta get me in here.
Steve.
Come back here.
Steve's
Oh,
our
you got
token
some-
Navy
come back to the
guy.
back?
We need more Navy people
The
to swab
token
the
Navy
deck.
guy.
This is
Gotcha.
he's the guy that set this all up. This
I'm the fat guy at the gym.
He's Paulie from Rocky.
yeah.
Somebody asked him the other day, "Hey Steve, you gonna lift today?" He goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna lift a pizza to my mouth."
So
all right, fair enough.
let's make sure everybody knows this is all donated stuff.
Everything in here is donated. Everything. Even
Everything's
this
run on
box.
donations.
Oh, that's amazing.
It is. It
Yeah,
is.
so that's what we wanted to do, is get this exposure out there to let, obviously, Downriver and friends and our local community really understand. You guys you've been featured now on WDIV, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so you've been featured on the news. They've come down. They've done a series on them as well. But share this information out there and
Oh,
get it
absolutely.
out so
Please,
people can
everybody
truly
share
see
this.
what's going on. I know that they've got a raffle going on right now for an M1A, right?
Yep.
Okay,
One A,
so
yeah, that's a beautiful rifle. I think Springfield only makes it
Got
3
my
months out of
tickets.
the year. And it's the kind of rifle you don't just go, hey, I think I'm going to go buy a gun today, because it's expensive. So,
Right.
and just to keep them now.
And that's your
I hope
friends
you
at
don't
Top
mind.
Gun?
Top
Top Gun,
Gun,
I
Top
know.
Gun Shooting Sports. They've been a big supporter of runners. And that's the idea, that each of our locations would tap into their community. Everybody makes some kind of charitable donation, especially businesses and stuff like that. And we thought, you know, why not do it here? Something tangible.
That's right.
You can see where it is your donation's going to.
Right.
But yeah, Top Gun's been a big supporter of ours. They've done several gun raffles for us. Now this particular one, for this M1A, I told Mike's the president.
Shout out to Mike Barber.
Yeah, I told Mike, I said, he goes, well, let me see what I can do on the price. I go, don't do anything on the price. This is us buying something at, you know,
Right.
at your price. We want to give back to you because you've done so much for us.
That's
It's a
great.
big deal, and that's what makes that go around. You know, you're not looking for the handout, you're looking to
Exactly.
contribute, so it's returned, and it's a paying it forward and keeping everything moving. It's a
Yeah.
big deal. And
Local
that's-
businesses that sponsor us or donate to us, all their people are members for free. And I'll give you just a quick story about that. There was an organization, a nonprofit organization that I won't name, got a large donation from Home Depot, tens of thousands of dollars. And then when Home Depot came back to this organization and said, hey, we'd like to use your facility, that facility said, that'll be $500. That ain't the way we do things here. You take care of the people that take care of you.
That's right, that's
That's a
right.
big deal.
Yeah.
It's something that we're losing in our society,
Absolutely.
unfortunately, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So, it's
Yeah.
good that you've got a location that you can actually do it and live that same philosophy right here. So, all right, you wanna wrap up?
I'm ready.
You ready?
Yeah.
Did
Me
you
and my
guys mention
buddies
Friendsgiving?
gonna take off.
Oh,
Friendsgiving?
Friendsgiving.
Oh, no, I
December
saw that too. Go ahead,
Yeah,
explain that real quick.
uh,
We
that
got-
is
This Sunday.
This Sunday, Friendsgiving, if you know veterans or families that are without or anything, bring them in here. We'll be feeding them for free. If you want to bring a dish, bring it down here. That's just, you know, us giving back to other folks. There are elderly veterans out there that live at home by themselves. Bring them down here. This is their house. Also, the Veterans Dinner,
Yeah, which is December 10th.
December 10th, similar thing. Veterans, first responders, completely free for them. Come in there,
Awesome.
bring your family. This is what we do with your donations.
Right.
Try to help
Awesome.
other
Try to help all
people
those
Yes.
all those around.
any
us.
way we can.
And thank
Any way
both
we
of you
can.
guys. Thanks
All
for
right.
your
Thank you,
service.
sir.
Thanks for
Yeah,
being so
appreciate
great.
it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, guys. Share this video out. Get that information there. Make sure that you're connected with us because you don't know where InsuranceNick and DownriverJeff are going to be at.
Never
next.
know where we're gonna pop up at.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Like the plague.
What?
Like the plague.
In a good way.